Reporting on duty. Bangret is here. Hi everyone, welcome to Trade with Bangret. My name is Bangret Solomon. It's another beautiful day, Wednesday, the 17th day of June 2026. Okay, and you know what we do here every morning? We are here once again to show you on how to trade Bitcoin today. Okay, if you are looking at my screen, you will see the chart of Bitcoin on the daily time frame, and this video is an attempt to show you what happened on Bitcoin the previous day, which is yesterday, and what you should expect today. All right, today is Wednesday, the midweek. Basically, on a summary note, I'm expecting BTC to give us a weekly high today, meaning that I'm expecting BTC to give us a high around this zone. Even though, based on what I trade, I should be more of shorting the market than longing the market, if you understand my strategy. Anyways, if you are interested in learning my strategy, do it to send me a DM, and I will add you to my mentorship group. Okay, so have it at the back of your mind. My mentorship is not free. Okay, so all right, that's it. By the way, let's dive into the game today. So this video is not going to take a longer time because I've done justice to give you the outlook for the week on Monday morning, and we did what we did yesterday, and market was playing out just as we did in our analysis yesterday. So I would like to show you a few things you need to know today, and then we move ahead. Okay, currently I have a limit order, a limit buy order on BTC, and from what I'm seeing, it's likely to play out. I'm not going to give you that order. It's a personal trade, and I'm not going to share it except my private mentorship group. They are the only one that will have access to that. Okay, so let's go. And please, if you're watching the short clip of this video, do want to go to our YouTube channel. Link is right there on the bio or below this video. Join our YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe. Watch the full highlight so that you know how to trade Bitcoin today. All right, let's go. This is the high of BTC yesterday, around 67k, and then the low around 65,300. So I'm just giving you the psychological level of what Bitcoin did yesterday. So, and then the candle unfortunately closed bearish, as you can see. So based on what I trade, I'm not expecting Bitcoin to give a high by Monday. I'm not expecting this high to be the high of the week. Even though I'm anticipating a Bitcoin to trade inside this my box, inside this our fair value gap, daily fair value gap. But anyway, let's see how today goes. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to push to the upside because fundamentally, fundamental are still in favor of Bitcoin. So I'm expecting a high. I say today is Wednesday. The day of the week determines movement as well. I'm expecting Bitcoin to give us a high today, but if that's not the case, let me show you some few scenarios that you might be expecting today. Seeing how yesterday candle closed. Yesterday candle was unable to take Monday high, and close bearishly. And don't forget that this is a very critical zone, a very demand supply zone. Around this zone. So anything can happen. Bitcoin can come to take this. There's a daily fair value gap. When Bitcoin was pumping a few days ago, there was a fair value gap left here. Bitcoin might decide to come and fill the gap, before moving to the upside. So anything you're trading, you have to be very cautious. So let me give you some few scenarios that you might be expecting today. I didn't expect this video to take this long. Okay, all right, let's be more brief. Okay, so on a serious note, Bitcoin have retested or have taken the rejection of yesterday and is making a green candle on the first 4 hours of the Asian market. So what should you expect? Anyway, I'm expecting Bitcoin to at least trade here, trade at the rejection block of yesterday as well, at least. So that's why I went to 15 minutes time frame to have a buy position. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to trade at least here, if not give us a weekly high. It's possible. If we didn't see a weekly high today, that means Monday have given the high and we'll be heading down. It's as simple as that. If Bitcoin refuses to give us a weekly high today, just expect the fact that we will be seeing a downtrend from tomorrow, which is Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and into the weekend before we can start seeing. By then, Bitcoin should be trading around the zone. If that should happen, should be trading around the zone. Okay, so anything you are doing, always make sure you have a proper risk management to any of your trade, and always trade structure. So based on lower time frame structure, you see that this is a downtrend. Let me go to 1 hour so that you see it more clearly. Yeah, this is a high that give us this low. This low refused to give us a new high, then coming back to give us another low. So I'm expecting a push to this side, then come down to give us another low. This is the scenario of what I'm expecting. It's just as simple as that. My duty here is to simplify this thing and show you what you should look out for. Okay, so this is the 1 hour time frame, and you can see the setup. You can literally see the setup based on lower time frame. You can literally say we have the high, we have a low, we have another high, we have another low, then another high, which should come to give us another low, then a high. So likely lower time frame double bottom, which I cannot rely on. If this thing is happening on the 4 hours, I might toss it a bit, but look at it, it's trying to form. Maybe the next 4 hours might give us a high, then down to complete the second bottom, because this is the first bottom that have formed, then before we see the up to the push. But anyway, we'll be alert today. You have to follow up. Always make sure you are following all our handle. Make sure you are following our X handle. The username is right here on the screen of this video you're watching. Follow us on X so that you will be updated. Join our Telegram community so that anytime we give our live signal, you will be there. And join our live sessions 11 a.m. West African time every day. Okay, so thank you guys. I'm very sure I'm able to simplify what you should look at on BTC today. Okay, stay updated, stay disciplined, always trade on confirmation. Okay, thank you so much for watching till this moment. I remain my humble self, Pongret Solomon, and don't forget that Pongret is out. I'll see you again in our next review tomorrow.